path of the image which we want to display. First of all, let me add the concerned image to my Solution Explorer window. At how to add? Right click, right, add. Generally here add new item is there, existing item is there. What is the difference between these two? Add new item is there, existing item is there. What is a Snehal? What is the difference between these two?
New item is the new particular object kind of, and existing item that we have already created, like existing web forms or existing any file like that.
Existing item means generally predefined item which is already there providing with Microsoft, like web page, templates, all these things. Adding new item means a user defined file you are going to add, like your image, your document files or XML, some user defined file. Existing item means predefined templates. Okay, add a new item. So let's say now add new item or existing item. I want to add one image file, Snehal. Which item we need? New item or existing item?
Existing item.
No. Again, I am telling you, existing means predefined templates like web form, class files, and so on. New item means user defined items like your files. Already a file is there, like my resume is there. I want to add like that. Now we are add a new item or existing item?
New item.
New item. Try to remember, all of you guys, this one. It's a bit of important thing. So here not existing item. You have to select what? Add. 1 minute. Add. Oh, I'm sorry. Bit of confusion here. Add a new item means predefined template. Sorry. Again, I'm repeating. Add new item means predefined template like web forms. Add existing item means, yeah, reverse I was explained. Existing item means user defined. So according to that, here add new, not new item, add existing item only. Existing item means like user defined files. Like suppose I want to add one image from my desktop. So write all files. Yes, in my system somewhere in my desktop, there is one image. There is one image. Let's say that image called img1.img1. This image I want to add to my Solution Explorer. You can observe in my Solution Explorer window one new file is added. What is that file name? img1.jpg. So that image I want to initialize to my image control. For that you can use a property called image URL. You can use a property called image URL, that is img1.jpg. Now you can observe with this, you can observe one important thing, that is in your source window you can observe one property is changed. What is the property? Hello? What is the property? Image URL equal to a particular initialized image. So this is way you can use what is that image URL property to initialize some image to your web page or to initialize to your image control. Next, coming to the next property. Let's say some more important properties here. Image URL is okay. Tooltip. Tooltip means this is my this is flower image. Can you guess about tooltip? What is this tooltip? What is this?
It provides a description of the image.
Description. Suppose generally whenever in runtime you can observe in runtime whenever end user will keep cursor on image, it will show some text. The text is nothing but here tooltip. Okay, right. Now come back to our discussion. 1 minute. Let me add some code. Yeah. Web form 2, we are designing on web form 1 now. Web form 1. Let me remove the old pages also, because we don't require 2 pages right now. We require only 1 page, that is web form 1. Right. Okay. Now coming to web form 1, let me see any code is there. Last example code is showing still. That's why it is showing what errors. Now your page is very clear. Now you can see this is tooltip, this is flower image. Now compilation and coming to the execution. Now you can observe. Now your web page will contain, now your web page has how many controls? Right now your web page has how many controls? Only one control. What is that control? What is going to be image control? That image control has one image. Which image it is going to display? IMG. What is that image? IMG? IMG?
Flower.
IMG1.jpg image we initialize. And whenever you keep the cursor, you can observe all of you guys. Whenever I'll keep the cursor, one tooltip is coming. What is the tooltip? This is
Flower image.
flower image. Okay. Whenever nobody are responding, anyone you take initiation to respond. Okay, that will be a minimum interaction. So, right. Now come on guys. Right. Next let's say one more important property here you have. That important property is, one more important property is, there is a important property called alternate text. Okay, alternate text I have written flavor image. Just I have written flavor image. Otherwise, white flavor image. White flavor image. Okay, can you guess here, see here, sir, what is the, oh my God, what is that importance of that property? Where are the sounds are coming? Please mute whoever
Whenever,
giving sounds. Now come on.
whenever the image is not available or the image is not able to be displayed, that image control will contain this text.
Correct. Yes. Suppose you observe guys, let's say I have written here some wrong name like image instead of image, like I have written some different name or something. Then what will happen in runtime? uh, that image control is unable to display the img1.jpg because you are expecting img1.jpg, but you have written the image name as image1.jpg. Then immediately what text you are getting? Alternate.
White flower image.
Alternate text means, alternate text means whenever particular image control is unable to display given image, then the given alternate text value will be going to display within your image control. So this is the story about this. Oh, here everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next after this, let's say, yeah. Next, this is the story. Here I am going to give you one requirement. Can you guys fast?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, instead of giving to you all, I am giving design and we'll work together. Right now, image is initialized in design time or runtime. Right now, for our image control, image is
Design time.
design time or runtime. Image is initialized in design time or runtime.
Design time.
My requirement is I want to initialize that image in runtime. For example, you guys, I'm giving you the requirement. You people take on paper. You people take that requirement on paper. All of you guys. Yeah, 1 minute. Let's assume that there are two images in your solution explorer. How many images?
Two images.
Two images. See what I am telling you. Whenever I'll ask a question, every time I may not mention names. It's very difficult. So what it is, what you have to do, instead of responding all the people in this flow, anyone can respond. But that too, every time if the same person will respond, remaining people will not get benefit. Like that, every 5 minutes, somebody has to take the initiation. Sometimes I'll target the candidates. So, but every minute I can't target candidates because concentration will be on candidate and diversion on topic. That is a problem. Try to understand. Right, but should have minimum interaction. Otherwise, the class will go very dull. Okay, you have this requirement. Yes, you have a web page. For example, in your Solution Explorer window, let us assume this is a Solution Explorer window. In this Solution Explorer window, in design time, you add two images. One is img1.jpg. Next is img2.jpg. Total how many images are there, guys?
2 images.
Yes.
Two images are there. Right. Yeah, that's I have a web page. Here I have a web page. The web page contain one image control. The web page contain one image control. The image ID is, are you taking on book immediately, all of you?
Yes, sir.
ID of this image control is image 1. And here I have a one button. The button value is change image. The button value is a change image. That is BTN image, BTN, otherwise just ID is BTN change. BTN change. Right. All of you guys ready now? So whenever the page is loading, just initialize img1.jpg. img1.jpg. And the page, whenever you click the button called change image, so my requirement is I want to display image2.jpg. Whenever page is loading, this image should be initialized. Whenever I click the button, this image should be displayed. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is my requirement. Taken
Yes.
requirement on paper, all of you guys. Huh? Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now your image control, image 1, and as well as all the required images already you are added to your solution explorer window. And but you need in design only one more control you need. What is that control, Kalyani?
Button control.
Button control. Yes. Button. You let's say toolbox window, button control. Right. BTN. What is that ID?
BTN image change.
I didn't remember. ID what? BTN change. Yeah?
BTN change. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Text is, what is the text? Text is what? Change.
Changing image.
Change image. Change image is the text. Okay. Now I need to write the code. Now according to this requirement, now you Kalyani, you tell me. We need to write the code under where?
For first, I need to initialize the image, like a not in the runtime, like by initialization. First, we need to initialize the image first, and for the image control, and then we could need to go back and
No,
on the
my
click
question is,
event.
do you say according to my requirement, the image should be initialized within the properties window, like img1.jpg?
Yes, sir. First image.
No. You are confused. That's the reason I said when the page is loading, I said very clearly in previous my explanation, the image was initialized in design time with help of properties window. This time I want to initialize
Okay.
that image not in design time. It should be initialized in runtime. One task is when the page is loading. That is first image. Second task is
Okay.
when I click the button. So you need to write the code under two events. First event is
Page
what?
load.
First event is
Page
what?
load and
Page
page
load.
load,
And the
and the
second,
second one is button click.
tell me what is that page load? Come on.
Uh, on the top, so
Hmm. Image
image ID
dot image one dot image
URL
image
image URL
equal to
image one dot JPG.
JPG. Right. Next I have to write the code under come on,
Image one dot
image URL
image
equal
URL image two dot JPG.
image 2 dot JPG. Image 1 dot JPG, image 2 dot JPG. Okay, this is the requirement. This is the story. Right. Now compilation and execution. Now you guys, you can see. Now you can see when the page is loading. When the page is loading, you can see when the page is loading, one event is firing. Which event is firing? Load event. Load event. That load event is initializing the image to your web page. Okay, now you guys, you can see first image is initialized. Able to see all of you guys? Whenever you click the button, what happened? Oh, my Solution Explorer window doesn't have two images. So we had done a mistake. That mistake is what I have to do?
We,
I have
we
to
have
add
to put
second image here.
image file in the
Add exist.
Solution Explorer.
Second image should be added to the Solution Explorer window. That is img2.jpg. Now you guys, you see how it will work. Now you see compilation and execution. Right. When the page is loading, what happened? Load event is firing. Yes. Image1 dot image URL equal to img1 dot jpg. That's why you got which image? First image. Whenever you click the button, click event is firing. Second image is initializing. Right. That is the story. I hope you understood. Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. This is the story. Okay. Right. Next, come back to our discussion. File upload control. Very useful control. And yeah, using this control, what we can do? We can upload the given file to the targeted location. Anywhere you guys observed this control, file upload.
Yes, sir.
Resume upload.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Every day, Gmail attachment. You are sending a resume to somebody. You are attaching the Gmail and it will open a browser window and it will allow you to select a file and you click a button. Then it will show for few seconds. It will take process. After that, that file will be showing in your email. So that means there you are using which control?
File upload.
Even though in your WhatsApp, Facebook, profile pic we are selecting. Profile pic. What is the control? File,
Control.
File upload.
file upload control only. Okay. So let's see the properties of this control. So very frequently using control and very simple all these things are. Right. Now come back to our discussion about file upload control. Yes. File upload control. Right. File upload control. Yes. What is this? View toolbox window. And there is a control called file upload. Coming to file upload, text box and button. Okay, this is your file upload control. File upload control is a combination of two controls. One is text box, another one is button. So, but what is the tag prefix here? Tag prefix is what?
Upload.
ASP. Tag name is what? File upload. Let's see the important properties of file upload control. Yes. Yeah. First property is, you observe, file upload one dot file name. What is the first property name? Property name.
File.
File name. Property name is file name. File name is a property. What it represent? File name property. Semicon. What it will represent? File name property represent what?
File name.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll show you. You are confusing here, guys. You observe how it will work. Compilation and execution. File upload control has how many controls? A combination of two controls, one text box and one
Button.
button. Whenever you say choose file, yeah, I'm choosing some file here. I'm choosing some file called, let's say, small file. We'll take one simple file. Let's say the file name is session. The file name is session, right? like session.txt. Now open. Observe, what is the name of the file?
Session.text.
That session.text is represented by a property called
File name.
file name. Means what? What exactly? File name property is representing the name of the file which is holding by the file upload control. Which is holding by the file upload control. Right now file upload control is holding which file?
Session.text.
Session text. Or
That is
text.
the story about a property called file name. Let's see the second property. Let's see the second property. But why I am acting with the help of file upload one? Your file upload one is what? File name is what?
File name is name of the file and file upload one is the control.
File upload one is the control. Nothing but what? Object. Nothing but what?
Object.
Object of which class?
File upload class.
File upload class. Very good. Right. Come back to our discussion. Next property is what you know. Important property. With this help of properties only you can write the code. File upload one dot has file. File upload one dot has file. Here has file is a boolean property. Second property. File upload one dot has file. Here has file is a boolean property. Boolean property means what it can contain.
True or false?
True or false.
Right, Uma, some noise is I think from you, right? Not from you, I think from Kalyani. Kalyani, I think. From wherever you are getting noise, don't unmute. Be mute. Okay. It will disturb the total recording. Right. Come on. Has file is a boolean property. Boolean property means it can contain either true value or false value. Sukanya.
False.
Sukanya, come on, tell me, what is the importance of this property? When it will be true, when it will be false? Come on.
When it has already selected the file, it will be true.
Now onwards, I'll
When
do one thing. I'll select one candidate for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I'll select another candidate. So when that candidate is responding, remaining people all mute, only that candidate has to answer. Next, I'll give chance to another candidate. Okay, otherwise you can also ask me, sir, I'll take the choice. Then you can unmute and remaining people will be mute. Because by that, everybody should participate in the discussion. That is my intention. Okay, right. Tell me, what is hash file? Sukanya.
has file is the boolean property. It will be either true or false. Whenever the file upload control will select some file or hold some file, then the property will be true. Otherwise, the property will be false.
Property will be false. Okay. So, and one more question to all the people. As a attendee, are you getting the list of the candidates who are attending the session?
Just the numbers, sir. Yes.
No,
Attendees.
not number of candidates. First name is organizer R and Reddy. Second name is Bhaskar, Chari. Are you getting those names list of the names?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What I am doing now onwards, instead of I am calling, take the next choice. That will be good, I hope, right? Bhaskar first will take, Chari second choice, Dushyant third choice, Giri Prasad fourth. You have that list. According to that only alphabetic list is there.
Yes, sir.
That will be good, I think. I'll say next. The next candidate has to respond. Is it? Instead of I'm calling some names, sometimes it's very difficult for me to call the names. That will be good. I think everybody will participate in the session. Nobody can't live, can't escape. Suppose you have a noisy, you can send that. You can tell me. I'll pass to next candidate because it has a problem. You have a problem like that. That will be good. Okay, come on, continue. Who is that girl? Is Sukanya, right? Carry on. You carry on. Present. Come on. Has file is a boolean property, right? When it will true, when it will false. Sukanya.
When file upload one is holding a file, hash file will return a true. When it's not holding any file, it will return false.
False. Right. Very good. You tell me. You tell me. Okay. Now I'm running the application. Stop debugging and build build a solution and run the application. You observe. You observe. Right. Sukanya, now has file is true or false?
It's false
Very good. Why?
because no file is chosen, showing as no file chosen.
Right. Now, suppose, let me say, now,
And now it is true
why?
because it has already chosen a file session.txt.
Okay, very good. Okay, guys, that is a story about this. Right. So it will be true whenever file upload control is holding some file. It will false whenever file upload control is not holding any file. That is a story about a property called what? Has file. Okay guys, these two are the important properties. There are some other properties, but these two are important properties. There is one important method is there in this control. What is that method? Let's see, observe this very important method. That is file upload one dot save as. Method name is save as. Save as is a method. This method will save the given file to the targeted location. Given file to the targeted location. So now we need to understand the importance of this method. The syntax of this method is file upload one dot save as you observe guys, what is that, at the rate file path file path means location where you want to, next plus file name. Here file path and file name both are strings. Remember that point. File name and file path both are strings. That's why between you need to add a concatenation operator. Sir, is it string means? Yes, file name property is a string. You can observe. File upload one dot file name is a property. The property is a string property. So that is the reason in between you need to use a concatenation operator. Again, I'm telling you, at the rate file path. Let's say I want to save into D drive. Then D colon slash slash some folder name, next to plus, okay, name of the file means which is holding by the file upload control. So that is the story about this. So this is the important method called save as. Let's see one small task on this, then you will get a full idea. Let us assume, I'll give you one small requirement here. The design of your task is like this. So all of you guys take into your book. Let us assume in D colon dash dash you have a folder. Let's say temp. One folder you have created in D location. The folder name is what? What is the folder name? Temp. Temp. My question is here. My question is, when you have to create this temp folder, design time or run time? The tempo folder programmer has to create in design time. Go to the D location, right click, new folder, rename it as temp. Right now temp folder is empty or it has some files?
Empty.
Why it is empty?
Because we didn't
Just create.
We didn't add any files to this folder, right? That is normal. You have a web page. The web page name is web form. Next to Kalyani, continue in the discussion. Next to Kalyani, web form 1.aspx.design. So if you are unable, you tell me orally. I'm unable because I can't see every time chart here. My complete concentration on subject only. Every time chat messages, if a trainer is watching, it will be bit of difficulty on flow, right? So select your file. Next to Kalyani is who is that person?
Me, sir.
Sorry, next to Sukanya. I'm sorry. Next to Sukanya. I'm sorry. Next to Sukanya. Right. Browse. So here totally these two controls are nothing but what is this control? One control only. What is that? File upload. File upload one. Next to Kalyani. Who is that?
Me.
What is that? Me means name. Right. Mute yourself. Remaining people next to Sukanya. Who is that person? Hello.
It's me, sir, Teja.
Teja, tell me, sir, Teja, sir, you have to tell like that. Why you are feeling shy? Because every time I can't see the list of the candidates. Okay, right. Teja, concentrate my discussion. What is this, you know? This is my design. All of you guys taken design? Hello?
Not yet, sir. We're taking.
Take it fast, take it. Except Teja, remaining people mute. Select your file. Right, you observe. What is this, you know? Just I'm increasing the file upload control size because we have to. Yeah. Teja, now you tell me on my web page, I have how many controls?
3 controls.
3 controls. One control is what?
File upload.
1 minute. I have done a mistake here. Actually, one control is file upload. What is the idea of the file upload control? File
File
upload
upload.
1. And this is BTN upload and this is LBL message. Total how many controls then?
3 controls.
3 controls. One is file upload control, second one is button, third one is
Label.
label. Yeah, very simple. My requirement is like that. For example, I click the browse button. It will open. I selected one file from my desktop. C colon desktop. The file name is session.txt. The file name is instead of session.txt, let's say I selected img1.jpg. I selected from my desktop and I clicked which button?
Upload.
Once I click upload button, that should be targeted location is the D drive temp folder. That img1.jpg should be initialized with should be uploaded into temp folder. Once it is uploaded, it should display a message. Yes, uploaded file name is uploaded file name is uploaded file name is img1.jpg. img1.jpg. Uploaded file name is img1.jpg. Okay guys, understood up to here? But Teja, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Suppose Teja, is there any chance that user may click upload button without selecting the file?
No, sir.
No.
He has to.
No. My question is, I am a user. I didn't select browse button. I click upload button. Will I do like this also sometimes?
Yes, sir, we can.
In your Gmail also you can observe. Without selecting file, will say attach. Immediately it will say error message. What is that error message, Teja? Please select your file.
Mail.
Some file. Please select your file. Like that here it has to display message called please please select some file. Message has to display. Please select some file has to display. Did you understand what is my requirement? Hello? Everybody, clear? So this is my requirement. Yeah. Now here, where we have to write the logic, guys? Under Teja.
Under load.
Right. Teja to next candidate. Come and respond. Where we have to write the logic?
Upload button.
Who is the candidate?
Upload, sir.
Uploader. Right. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Now we upload click event. We have to write the code. But under that logic, you have how many options you observe? Otherwise, let me do the design. File upload control is there. Next, one more control. What is the next control? Button.
Button upload.
Button. After button.
LBL label.
Never.
After button. Label. 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 Okay, na? Now let me change the IDs. Change the button. What is ID of the button? BTN? Upload.
BTN upload.
What is the text?
Uh,
Upload.
text is upload.
Upload only. Label. ID.
Yeah.
Come on.
LBL message.
LBL message.
Message.
Message. Text is.
Text is upload file name is
Hey, come on.
or
You should display in design time or runtime.
runtime.
Runtime, right? Come on. This is your design.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Now I have to write the code under button click. I have to write the code under button click. Now tell me, Uma, tell me how many
Yes,
options
sir.
here?
Two options, sir. If
One is
file upload,
one is file will upload into the folder. One is it should display after up. One is uploading the file into the folder and will display confirmation message like uploaded file name is. Second option is please select some file. Among these two options, only one will execute based on condition. Then in
yes,
this
sir.
requirement you have to go with what? If
If
Else.
and else.
if else. Okay, if else. Yeah, now Uma, tell me the condition.
File
Suppose here
upload
I'm 1 minute.
one.
Here I'm using what saving what file or uploading file my code I am writing here. Uploading. Here I am giving what is that error message. Error message means user friendly error message. Come on. File upload.
One
Hmm.
dot has file.
Very good. As file. Okay, that's it. Tell me the
So,
code here.
so if it is true only, right? Then
Yes,
only we
it
do
is
it.
true only if block will execute. If it is false, else block will execute. Come on.
Okay. So, but we don't have to mention if it is true.
Oh, but that why you are missing because here has file is a what property? Boolean
It's a
property.
Boolean property.
If
Yeah.
condition required which property, which value, either true value or
False value.
generally you will have a doubt like this or true like this. Not required. Even if you write nothing
Okay.
wrong, but already has file is written either true or false. Come on, tell.
False. Okay.
Hmm.
File
File
upload one. Saving
save
as.
as at the rate
Save as. Add.
at the rate. Let's say 1 minute. Manually, I have to do what you know. Manually, I have to do what you know. I have to create one folder. I have to create one folder in which drive. Come on. Next, Urmil, you take care about remaining. Next candidate, Urmila, I think. Come on, Urmil.
Yeah,
Go to which drive?
yeah. D drive.
D drive. What shall I do?
Temp folder.
Folder. Right click.
Right click.
New,
Temp.
new folder. Right
Folder temp.
folder. Temp. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
Your temp folder is created. The folder just now created empty folder. Yes. Now tell me the code.
Yeah.
Temp. Slash maybe plus just now I given syntax na same file path.
File upload one.
This may be file path. File name, file upload one.
File upload one. What's file name?
File name, properties there na. Yes. File name. Let's say LVL message dot text equal to, what is that? Uploading file name is, file name is, you have to display file name. What is that file name? Okay, because you have to display a particular file name, you have to display this file name. Error message, lbl message dot text is what? Please select some file. Please select some file. Okay, right, done. This is the code, right? Compilation, next execution. Right, Urmil to next. Suddenly I'll jump to the other candidates. Be careful. Nivedita, come on. Are you there? Nivedita. Right. You can observe, all of you guys. I was selected some file now. I'm selecting some file. Right. Madhuri, come on, continue. Right. I click upload button. You are getting error message. But before that, let me explain from the beginning of choice 1 and choice 2. Right. Next to Urmil, get ready.
Yeah.
Right. Stop debugging. Let me explain. Run the application. Urmil, you can. Okay. Next to Urmil means vanilla. Who is the candidate? Vinil and Vinod, I think both are in office. Right. Come back to the starting. Come back to Bhaskar. Continue. I have click on choose file. And I selected one file called img1.jpg. I click open. Yes. My question is, file upload control has selected which file, Bhaskar, right now?
img1.jpg.
img1.jpg. Okay, right. Now I am going to click upload button. If I click upload button, which event will fire?
Button upload click.
Click event will fire. Now tell me the code logic. File upload one.as file. What it will return?
It will return boolean value as true.
True. If of true, what will happen? If block will
Exit.
save as d temp location and file name. What is file upload one.file name right now representing? This property is representing which file?
img1.jpg.
Right. Because of this statement, the file will upload, and next this message will get uploading file name is file upload one.file name is what?
img1.jpg.
So if block execution is completed, else will be skipping. Come on. Same message. Go to the temp. Go to the temp. D drive. Temp. Your file is uploaded. Right? Yes. For example, I have done like this. Say I didn't stop debugging. Right. Compilation and execution. Compilation and execution. For example, I didn't select any file. I'm going to click upload button now. Right, Chari, continue. Chari, continue. Get ready. Now, which event will
Yes.
fire? Which event will fire? Click event.
Upload click.
Now tell me, what is has file right now?
It is false.
False means what? What if of false means what will happen?
It skip the if condition and going to
Don't
else
say
block.
if condition. Terminology is very important. It will skip the if block. It will go to.
If
It will go to
else block.
else. Please select some.
Else message.
Please message.
Please select some file.
Message will display. Okay, na? Right. That is a story about this. That is a story about a control called file upload control. Right. Get ready. Next, yeah. Next control is, let's say, radio button. Radio button, we'll go with radio button.
Sir, I have a question. Once we select a file, it will automatically reset so that we can select another file, right?
Once we,
Or like when I was doing the same and we selected the file, again it showed no file is chosen.
no, it will now means what? Suppose you selected one file, come on, tell me, I'll do in my system, tell me, compilation and
Uh,
execution.
when we selected a file, like browse and selected a file.
I I selected a file, like say I selected img or yeah, some file img2 I selected, okay.
Okay, and then we did upload.
I did upload img2, okay.
Then again it returns to the previous state. That means we can select multiple files. We don't have to reset or do anything. Is it?
No, again you click on choose file, select one more file, open, right. Now this time is upload
Okay.
file name is img2. I didn't click upload, I upload anything. Are you clear?
Okay, okay, sir. So, sir, when we are like uploading in Gmail or something multiple files, then we can see all the files together that we have uploaded these 3 files or something. So, can we do that here also, or we don't have that?
That is going to be your task. Definitely you can do that. Definitely you can do that. I'll give you that assignment. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Next, let's say radio button. Radio button. What we can do by using radio button? What we can do by using radio button?
Whenever we want to select
Yeah.
one item among multiple items.
Yeah. Whenever we want to, like, simple nature of the radio button is it will allow the user to select one item among multiple items. That is the nature of the radio button. Okay, guys. So properties of radio button. Properties of radio button. Yeah. Give me 1 minute time. Meanwhile, you guys just check radio button notes. Notes. Page number is, book should be available, should be with you. How many are maintaining hard copies with you simultaneously? Hard copy is maintaining yeah, get ready.
Yes.
I'll check one day.
Page number is 82.
70,
82.
82. Just check this control for 2 minutes, all of you.
Yes.
Right. Right. Okay. Giri Prasad, tell me properties of radio button. Properties of radio button. What are the properties you are observed, Giri Prasad? Next to Chari. Dushyant, I think, is a new student. Okay, Giri Prasad is unable to speak. Right. Let me drag and drop next to Giri Prasad. Get ready. Or else suddenly we'll jump to somewhere else. Come on, Madhuri, take care. You are the next candidate. Right. Radio button. Radio button. Radio button. You can see the code. ASP is a tag prefix. Radio button is a tag name. This is a radio button control. Now, Madhuri, ready now? Now, properties. Tell me the properties of radio button, Madhuri. Some voice disturbance is there. Right. Right. Next, Manasa. Continue. Manasa. Next to Madhuri. Right. Next, Pramoda. Come on. You take care. Right. What are the properties of radio button? Here 1 minute, all of you guys. Others, right? Who will take care? Who can take the responsibility?
Sir, Sami,
And get ready. Get ready.
some of the important
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I want to know the important properties of radio button. First important property is, checked. What is the property name? Checked. Tell me what is this property?
It is a Boolean property, sir. It can be either true or false.
When it will be true. If it is true, what will happen?
When you select an option, then it's true, I think.
Yeah. If it is true, the radio button is what selected. Is it visible to all the people? Screen.
Yes, sir.
So if it
Yes, sir.
if it is false, what will happen?
The button is not selected.
That is a checked property. And second, other than checked property, let's see the other important properties. Font, port, color, all these things are normal. Okay. But one more important property is there. What is that? I'll tell you. Suppose you have two radio buttons. Suppose you have two radio buttons. How many radio buttons are there right now? Two radio buttons. Compilation and I think end of the file, some message you are getting. You observe this is a message. Sometimes you may also get. Check it. Type or namespace definition or end of file expected means what happened, In my previous example, when I was removing the old code, here some blocks are missing. I think you can observe some extra braces. Observed, how many class block? There is no namespace. Class block opening, class block closing, and load event block closing. One extra block is there. Whenever you are missing one closing brace or whenever you write extra closing brace, you will get that error whatever you got. Right. Now you guys observe how many radio buttons are there?
2.
At a time user can select how many?
1.
1.
One. At a time user can select only one, right? Yeah. Now you see build. Now you observe what is happening. Yeah. Even the same problem we have. And one more thing, even the two radio buttons text is not visible, that we'll see. I want to get some text. What is the property?
Text.
I want to see some text. The property text equal to male, and here text equal to female. Now you can see compilation and execution. Now, male, female. It is allowing us to select both radio buttons. It is allowing to select both radio buttons, but it should allow the user to select only
one.
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 Same problem we had at the time of our HTML radio button. For this, we have one property here. Yeah, one property you have here, group name. What is the
Group
property
name,
name?
yeah.
Group name.
Group name should be common.
There was a name here, group name. There was a property called name in HTML here, group name. Group name equal to common name. Group name equal to gender. Radio button 2. Group name equal to gender. Group name equal to gender. Group name equal to gender. Compilation and execution. Okay, now you'll see, guys. Yeah. Male, female. Male, female. Observed all of you?
Yes, sir.
So with this we understood whenever we're implementing a group of radio buttons for the single requirement, we should initialize a common value to a property called
Group name.
group name. For a HTML radio button for same problem, what is the property?
Name, sir.
Name. Very good, good. Right, I have observed you guys, Samik, on your assignments and your every day. I think you are sending assignments. It seems, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because of that, I hope you are feeling very comfort whenever the class is going on or your assignments also, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your yesterday efforts will be helpful for you today. Your today efforts will be helpful for your tomorrow. That is common in life. Okay, that may be subject or anything. I'm sure. Right, really good. Shiva, next, going to the Shiva. Now, yes, I'm going to give you a requirement, and before going for requirement, we need to know about default event of the radio button. Default event of the radio button. Let's say F4 and see the properties window. What is the default event? Shiva, observe. What is the default event of the radio button? Checked changed. Can you guess when this event will fire?
When you change the
Checked changed event will be firing when exactly?
When we check or uncheck some radio button.
Right. When you set checked or unchecked?
Both.
Right. See, guys, what is this event? Listen. What is this event? Yeah. 1 minute, all of you. Yeah. Yeah. Let us assume you have two radio buttons here. First radio button is having a property called checked. Checked. Second radio button has having a property called checked. Checked. For example, for two radio buttons, we are implemented checked changed event. But here, Shiva, tell me what is the default value? What is the default value? No. Checked property default value. Default value, false. Default value of the checked property of the every radio button is what? False. Here you observe first radio button, male radio button checked property value false. Female radio button checked property value will be false. Suppose I selected male. Suppose I selected male. Tell me.
Value is true.
False or true?
True.
True. Okay. Now you tell me which event will fire. Checked changed event of which radio button?
Male button.
Male. Suppose I am doing like this. That is, I am checking I'm checking, suppose I'm checking this female, then which event will fire?
Female.
One checkered changed event or two checkered changed event will fire?
One checked.
No. Here what will happen? Whenever you unselected this, what will happen? First this true will become as
False.
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 This false will become as
True.
first it is changed. True to,
False.
False.
then it is changed. False to,
True.
True.
that's why first this checkered changed event will fire. Second this checkered changed event will fire. With this we can say checkered changed event of the radio button will fire whenever user will select as well as
Select.
Unselected.
unselect also. Because when you selected this, first of all it is getting unselect, right? Yeah. So that is the story. Remember about this. Okay. Right. Next, yeah, come back to our discussion. We'll work on one small example right now on radio buttons. Right. What is the requirement? Example to select your favorite actor. Example to select your favorite actor by using a radio button. The requirement is like this. You have a design. You have a design like this. You have a web page. You have a web page. That is web form 1.aspx design. Select your favorite actor. Select your favorite actor. First radio button. Take all of you guys. For today, this is the last task. You complete this by tomorrow. We'll see. Select 3 radio buttons. Here one submit button. Take the design properly, all of you. Submit. First radio button is, tell me some favorite actors, Tollywood actors. Come on, Prithvi, tell me, who is your favorite actor?
Nani.
Nani, okay. So Nivedita, you tell me, who is your favorite actor, male actor? Let's see, female actors we'll see later.
Alu.
Sorry?
Alu Arjun.
Arjun. Who is this? Nivedita na, Uma na?
Uma sir.
Uma. Next, third person, Madhuri, tell me.
Mahesh.
Mahesh Babu. Right. Very good. Right. 3 radio buttons. See, observe these 3 radio button IDs. Radio Nani. Right. Radio Arjun. Radio Mahesh. BTN submit. Submit. Okay, guys. Here we have one label. That label is LBL MSC. For example, user selected Mahesh. That output should be your favorite actor is Mahesh. The output should be Mahesh. Suppose you are selected Arjun, you click submit button, your favorite actor is Arjun. But there is a chance here. User may not select any radio button, he may click the button. Is there any chance like this?
Yes, sir. So select your
situation. You should display a message called please select your favorite
actor.
This is the task. Guys, can you complete this task?
Yes, sir.
You do one thing, you complete this task. Don't get up from the class. May I close the window, go to meeting, log up, but you don't log up. Complete this task, send the code and outputs to me. That is assignment for you today class. And next we'll continue with this only because we have to work on this example and you do two tasks here. First task is with submit button. Second task is without submit button. In second program, don't use submit button. Whenever you are selecting here, you should get outputs. Suppose in second example, no submit button. I selected Nani. Then it should say your favorite actor is Nani. Suppose I selected Mahesh. Your favorite actor is Mahesh. Like that I want to get output. Total how many programs you have to implement now immediately?
2.
2 complete and you can leave for today. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow, coming 2 days, 3 days, very important examples will be there. Okay, once the standard controls are completed, we'll go with validation controls, next HTML controls, next master page, next web user control, next edu.net. Expecting to start edu.net within 1 week. With this, we will complete all these topics. Okay, so can you, and one more problem, I think you didn't send get recordings. The problem is my Lappy has a problem as well as uploading also has a problem. Give me some time. I'm expecting to resolve within 1 or 2 days, then I can send. Yesterday I was trying for that like anything. Okay, thank you very much guys. Complete these 2 tasks because coming example, coming controls are radio button once completed, radio button list. Okay, next checkbox, checkbox list. Next list box and drop down list. See here, if you will come to the next control, first control understanding is important. Whenever you come to the checkbox list, first you need to understand checkbox. So that is the reason dependency is there. Don't miss a single session also. Okay, thank you very much guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye to all. Can you complete
Thank
now?
you, sir.
Can you send to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, try. Don't leave without completion. Taken requirement all of you design.
Yes, sir.
I'm removing. Is
Yes.
it okay?
Yes, sir.